Hello everyone and welcome back. This time, as you can see by the title of the video, I'm going to do the next time trial, and this time for ruse tubes. I'm going to use dingo dial again. I'm going to probably use penta on some of them. Depends on how much trouble I have using dingo dial. I'll probably use penta or engine on Papu's pyramid. I don't think you have to go under the mushrooms. It's probably more of a risk to go under them, because if you hit them instead, you're going to get slowed down a lot. If you're not careful, you'll miss that. Once again, I don't really know how to use any of the speedrun techniques, but you don't need them. I know that you can, use the froggy thing and bounce to keep up speed longer. Or with the reserved system, you can get the reserve to overflow, and it'll give you infinite speed as long as you don't go over too many boosts. Alright, now I just gotta do that again. Actually, I had a glitch one time on this track. I haven't had it since. It was just one time, and for some reason the bones at the end of the track disappeared that are above that last turn. You don't have to actually be on the white line there to pass the finish line. So on the last lap, you can just drive toward that wall. But on the other laps, you want to get back into the normal track as fast as possible, because the longer you're out there on that, the slower you'll go to a point. By the time you get to that speed, anyone on the normal track not drift boosting is going to be faster than you. There we go. Time to go against Oxide. It's 4 seconds slower. And I even messed up at their game. These first several aren't going to be too hard. It's going to be the ones later on with sharp turns, or mostly sharp turns, or specific shortcuts where you got to get the shortcuts right. Also, ones late game are going to be easy. Hard. There's no shortcuts on this, based on that would actually work in something like this. But there's other shortcuts that have unintended shortcuts, and I'm not using those because there's no guarantee that any of them will be kept in nitro fueled. So I'm gonna play this, showing you guys how to do it without them, since that's also what I did in the beginning anyway, before I even found out there were unintended shortcuts. Although it is fun to go back in the original once you've learned how to do them and beat your high scores. And you do not have to beat your ghosts, you just have to beat Oxides. Which there, it was actually pretty close because I messed up that drift. But that should have been it. Let's see, change level. I don't think it actually says when you beat Oxide's ghost. You just gotta keep an eye and make sure that dot's not in front of you. Yep, there we go. Hope this helps some of you. Just take Dingo Dial. You can probably do it with the engine. I don't know exactly. I don't see why not, as long as you drifted well. The timing between the difference of the speed is only like a second or two, depending on the track. So you probably won't be able to do it with Crash, but with characters like Engine that have that catch up and a decent speed, you should be fine. So I'll see you in the next episode where I'll take on Tiger Temple. Probably the first one that's gonna... Oxide's gonna probably get in front of me, and then I'll have to catch up to him. It'll probably be the first one where I actually have to restart, because if I get hit by the flames, it's not gonna go well from there. Unless I'm near the end and I can get there before him. But I'll just go down this way, probably one per week. That'll probably put us pretty close to Nitro Field by the time I get this all done. So I'll see you guys then.